Pop. Or follow her up, Pip. Or pillar of... oh, put some gas in it. What's the hurry, young feller? I'm going out to dig for gold. Or don't for gig. Or gill for dig. Oh, fiddly-dee. I'm going out to dig for gold. Gold? Don't make me laugh. Why, there ain't no more gold in them hills than there is in a hound dog's tooth. Listen, son, I've dug for gold in every corner of the world. Why, I remember back in 1849, of course, I was just a little...
What's your name? Seabiscuit. What's yours?
They found gold in the hills! Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks.
They found gold in Virginia City. Gold?
I'm out west digging gold for Matilda, searching for ore down beneath the lake. She's my sweetheart and she's happy, has a beard just like her pappy, and she needs gold to put in her teeth. My oh my, how I sigh, when I'm digging for gold down beneath, down beneath.
By Yiminy, they sure sound good.
For my sweetheart needs gold for her teeth, gold for her teeth.
Give me a shot of nugget nectar.
They found gold at Sutter's Mill.
Gold? 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 Gold?
Whoopee!
You're just wasting your time, son. Why, I wouldn't go on one of them wild goose chases for all the gold in the world. No siree, Bob.
They found gold in the gulch. Gold?
You can have the station.
I'm trapped. I gotta get out of this. I gotta think fast.
Live game. And then over here to play, right?
Correct.
Okay, we should have things starting up any moment here. Everyone, welcome to the Maiden Voyage. Everyone getting audio correctly? So at this point in time, in theory, all of the volume and stuff should be fully functional. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Maiden Voyage of Saints Row 3rd. Now we're going to be doing this with a mod called Gentleman of the Row. And my difficulty for this is going to be casual, because that is just the kind of filthy casual that I am. Gentleman of the Row adds a variety of different options. And I do love this cutscene.
How long has it been? Years. I stopped keeping track a while ago.
Some of which we'll even see in character creation.
When you're watching someone breathe through a tube. How's the family? My wife's cheating on me with an altar.
Yeah, it's interesting that apparently the main character just came out of a coma.
No shit. God, that was a hell of a year. Alderman Hughes.
Yay, audio! By the way, hats off to Isaac, who really pulled out all the stops. We were running hours late on stuff due to a variety of real-life circumstances, and he still managed to pull this off so that we were starting on time.
You should pay more attention. Fuck off. How's the patient?
But yeah, the protagonist just woke up after a multiple-year coma, and it says something about the outpatient medical technology there, that not only did he just finish fixing his face, but they gave him back all his musculature. which may have been an error. Holy crap, okay. Yeah, one of the changes they made was that they had the sliders that you use to select things, different aspects of your character, be a bit more extreme. So, yeah, we're going to see where that leads us. Channel not found. I am exhausted. Dude, I don't blame you. Alright, so let's see here now. Normally, for example, without the Gentleman of the Row mod going, body shape would be 50. This is obviously not what I'm going for here. Yeah. Manly hunko something. Let's see here. So, muscularity. Normally I'd have it around 63. I'm going to guess that since 50 is about their average on most things, that if I go about half, then that should work. So let's see here. Oh wow, that experiment's already just proven itself. Holy crap. Alright, yeah, but usually when I play a game like this, I will basically kind of create an avatar of myself. Obviously, that is not my build. That is not my build. That is not the Coyote build. That is getting closer to the Coyote build. I need a little bit more on the plump side. Maybe not that much. Yeah, of course, it's not going to be perfect. I tend towards a centrally obese build, and the system does not support that. So I guess we're just, you know what? Yeah, that might just... Let's tone that back a little bit. Not that much. How you do I? See you met my... Now. Okay, putting Rocky aside for a moment. Yeah, I think that'll probably do for now. Geez, those arms. Cannot escape the arms. The arms are mother and the arms are father. Okay. Now, you know, probably this right here, the jaw, is the single most important part about the character. So, jaw. So, jaw spacing. Holy crap. Whoa. Okay, now he looks like he hasn't eaten in 3 years. Let's fill this out a little bit here. Maybe keep that at 50 for now. Chin. Chin is what we need. So let's see here. Chin. Oh, my aching blue-backed arithmetic. All right, let's see how far we can push this envelope. Yeah, as aforementioned, I'm using a mod. I've never used this mod before, so I have no idea what the potential for this actually is. So we're all learning together. Saints Row is sometimes referred to as the video game that Coyote actually plays. Because I'll actually play this every 1 to maybe 3 years. And I love this game. I absolutely adore it. But, again, I am playing on casual for a reason. It's odd. Why does it have that black effect? Do you guys see that? That black effect towards the part of the chin that is away from the camera. That's odd. I may worry about it, attacking that some other time. So, let's see here. Chin dimple, no. Let's see if I can get that chin even longer. Yeah, that's not what I want. Chin height, maybe? I'm gonna have to go with no. Okay. Chin width. So, chin elevation. Depth. Okay, apparently for right now, that is as much chin as I am likely to get. All right. Now the other things I'm going to go ahead and do my best on, but I'm going to kind of rip through a little bit because I don't want to take up everybody's time with them, watching me play with the generator. Although, moments like this, we have to go back to the future! Yeah. Okay, yeah, it allows for a great deal more variety because of this. If you want to play the leader from Marvel Comics, you can. It is just that easy. However, I try to take my gamma radiation in tiny little bites. So, let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead and just leave all that as 50 for now. Head hair. Oh, what do we got to work with here? That'll work. Mustache. Beautiful. Beard. Also beautiful. Sideburns. Chops it is. Eyebrows. Maybe not hair. Let's go for arched. Alrighty then. Head hair primary color. Aru? Yeah, that'll work. Make that the facial hair color. Head hair secondary color. That'll do for now. Yeah, it probably says something about me that when I'm creating an avatar, the single most important part is Coyote, you just made moist critical. Okay, now there's a few details that I would love to mess with. It's just, again, because we're doing this this mod that I've never used before. Normally, I have a very complete, exacting list of, these are the exact numbers that I need to use in order to make this handsome fellow even more handsome and perfect, i.e. make him look like me. However, comma, the Gentleman of the Row mod has completely bamboozled my attempts. And and there's extra color. Okay, well this lends itself to certain abuses, doesn't it? Hang about. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I am resisting the temptation for now. Just for now. Okay, skin. No, I'm not gonna. No. Actually, yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, I who flee and cower from the very idea of daylight. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine, pal. Thanks. Pardon me. Yeah, there's other things I would like to do with the face, but I'm not sure. I might just do that offline sometime, so I'm not taking up everybody else's time with that. So let's see here. Makeup, really not necessary. Personality. Voice. Here I'm going to check my notes. In order to make sure that I'm not bombarding you guys with echoes from the TV, of course I have mine with the volume muted. So, going to go with male 1. Facial expression, blank. Movement style, no. Probably not. Tempting, but no. Oh, now there is some confidence that will just fill the room. Ha! Yeah, this is one of the new ones that they added. Again, tempting, but not for this playthrough. I'm going to do a few playthroughs as time goes on, and I'm going to ramp up the difficulty with each one so you guys can laugh at my destruction. Okay. I don't want to hear a word. Not one word. Yeah, likewise. No. Although that one's tempting. I think I'll just... Okay, there is no default male now. They've, apparently, in order to keep things consistent, they weren't in a position where they could add on additional movement styles. They had to replace some styles with other styles, which is fine. So, carry books. That's for me. Combat style brawler.
Nice job.
Compliments.
And a good day.
There we go. And taunt.
I'm right here.
I'm right here. Okay, I think that this is good enough for government work. Let's go ahead and get this underway, shall we?
Yes. That looks like
Okay, and Isaac says I should be able to play with low volume on the game without much echo. I'm going to play with that.
Anything you want to say to the
I'm going to
judge,
see if I
you
can do
better
that.
Start thinking of it now.
You're wasting your time. Let's get a hold of Troy.
Hey, is it really you? Do I know you? My brother was in the Saints and he told me all about you. Listen, we gotta get you out of here.
Well, I'm sure if we ask nicely.
I know a way out.
Yeah? Then why are you still
no.
here?
I heard you were in here and I wanted to bust you out. Getting out of here is a two-man job and no one else will give it a try.
You really expect me to trust some guy I don't even know?
Come on, I just got myself shanked so I could get a chance to talk to you.
I was trying
Doesn't
to
that show I'm loyal?
It shows that you're dumb enough to let yourself get stabbed.
I'm trying to help you.
You know what I got the last time I trusted someone? Blown the fuck up.
You need me.
The hell I do, I got the Saints.
Sure you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
How long do you think you've been out?
I don't know, mate. 2 to 3 weeks.
Look, I know you think you're a badass, but do you even know where you're at? Without me, you'll be wandering around the prison for hours.
All right.
Even if you manage to hide from the guards that long, and if you actually figure out how to make it outside
Which
these
is
walls,
why today is our maiden
you'll be
voyage,
on a
because
goddamn island. And I'm pretty sure you cannot
I get to
swim.
play with these things that I know
No,
nothing about
I
and
know where
figure out
we're
how they
gonna
work.
steal one.
All right, let's get out of here.
And I suddenly have shoes. I do not know why they did that. It would have made much more sense for me to have just sock feet or bare feet or something. But that's okay. Let's see. Start. Where's the start? That's the start button. Yes! Ah! I found the start button. Damn, I'm good at this. Okay. Now, Doctor, I don't have a problem with you. You fixed my face. You just let me leave here without a problem, and we won't have any difficult... Really? You're doing this? Yeah, I don't see anything good coming from this, Doc. Sorry. I love the fact that they added that, by the way. That animation where you execute them in an unarmed fashion. They didn't have to do that. Literally, if you have any weapon, you'll use the weapon instead. Except for the melee weapons. The only time, literally, that you would do that would be in this area. And they still added that in. Now, normally I do play the tutorial because that involves getting out by stealth. However, that's not as much fun to watch. So, I guess it's time for me to fight my way out of here. Let's see. Oh, come on. Pick it up. Pick it up. Thank you. Yes, I know. And those of you who have spent time in the hospital surrounded by people who were not listening to you, the idea of using an IV stand as a weapon may be a little cathartic.
Just stay focused, little man.
Holy crap, this thing is deadly. 2 shots and the suckers went down. Can I pick up the... Alright, I already have one. Excellent. Now, in theory, there is an armory nearby. I have never gone to the armory. I've never done this. Ever. So I'm going to try to find it. And all I know for sure is that it involves going in a direction other than what was advised, and then going upstairs. Ha ha! You will fall before me! Ha! Yes, I know. So in theory, somewhere around here should be a freaking weapons locker. And I do not know where it is. If anyone would like to try to give advice on where the heck it might be, type it into the chat there. I'm certainly willing to listen. Ha! Do not drop the soap, and don't be a schmidhead. Okay, I think I might be in the right area. Okay, I can break open that. Oh, hello. Well, this looks promising, doesn't it? Yeah, here we go. All right. Ah. Hello, Coyote. Welcome home. Now, is that all there is? Just a few things? Apparently just a few little bitty things is all I get. I will admit I was expecting more. Okay, is there nothing more? I'm not getting an indication that anything is openable. Yeah, I have a few more weapons now, but I have almost no ammunition. And I have a satchel charge, which I do not know how to use, but may lead to some fun hijinks later. The AR-40. AR-40. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Here. Pig, 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 pig. Here. Pig, 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 pig. Yeah, I mean, okay, I realized that probably sounded unnecessarily bigoted of me, but let's face it, man.
Got no idea who the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, that comment, by the way, is one of the reasons that I like this particular voice. Is the fact that he doesn't try to immediately blow smoke up Carlos's tucas. Whee! Ah, dual wheel. Excellent. Ah, they are shooting at me. The fools. They don't seem to realize that I am secretly the grandchild. Whoa! Oh no, they're defending themselves like trained marksmen. Who could have possibly foreseen this? Yeah, in general, everybody in this particular world is really resilient to damage, especially bullet damage. And the main character is a regenerator to an extreme degree, as evidenced by the fact that he survived the explosion from the first game. But if you listen to the commercials on the radio, which I will admit I will have turned off just so that we don't have problems with copyright, it goes into how there's a constant leak in the nuclear power plant, and that this is causing mutations. They're trying to put a positive spin on it. To such an extent, one guy is even in the commercial going, "And now with my third arm, I'm 50% more productive. Thanks, Ultor." So one of the implications here is that, yeah, there's a whole bunch of freaking mutants that are running around, and that your character is one of them. And, you know, you run into a situation later on, whoops, for example, where you're dealing with one guy who apparently, so long as he is in contact with somebody, they take damage instead of him if you shoot him. So you have to separate the two of them out. Damn, that's satisfying. One of the gang leaders is just this huge mountain of a guy with remarkable strength. And then you have a fellow who, depending on how you want to interpret it, either knows magic or is a telekinetic. And then you have ridiculous regenerative qualities. And it's all thanks to the, you know, octopus-like corporation and their leaking nuclear facilities. Thanks, Ultor. Wonder if I can blow all three of them up. No, they changed their formation.
More hits like that, we might not make it to shore.
Carlos, you worry like an old woman. Don't worry about it. This is, by the way, the easiest NPC drives while you shoot portion of the entire game. All of the other ones the NPC will just suddenly swerve, which of course shifts the entire screen and messes up your shot.
After Hughes was killed in that bombing of yours, Alter picked up the pieces. Now they're everywhere. On TV, on billboards, in stores. Hell, if you ever forget who Alter is, just look towards Saints Row and you'll see that fucking eyesore. Here we are.
We're gonna find the other saints.
What other saints?
What you talking about?
Without anyone to lead them, the saints fell apart. Once the Brotherhood, Ronan, and Samdi showed up, the few that were left dropped their flags before they got killed.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Well, what did you expect,
I know you
man?
didn't ask for it, but my advice is to just keep your head down. The cops are looking for you and a lot's changed. I say you just go buy a beer and soak up as much information as you can.
Thanks, Carlos.
Anytime.
Yeah, I definitely want to do a little bit of work on that mouth. When a victim wakes up, kills way to freedom. Yeah, this is definitely a dystopian near future. It's interesting that the time seems somewhat randomized. Sometimes you reach shore, it's in the middle of the day. Sometimes it's at night. What's interesting is that in all of these occasions, you're expected to just walk past these cops that are up there watching the entrance in order to reach the Saints Row, the first Saints Row mission, in a Stillwater correctional jumpsuit with an APB out for you, and just assume that they're going to be like, whatever. And whereas, yes, the corruption of this place does rival that of Gotham, I like to do a little bit more role-playing on this and figure that, yeah, I'm going to get clothes first. So, first order of business, get really close to the shore that I want to warp to, and then warp to shore. So unfortunately, I can't jump up there. Now, keeping my patented low profile. Yipity, 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 yip. Hey, a car. Excellent. Okay, as aforementioned, although it pains me, I'm not going to be using the radio because that can get us a copyright strike from the songs that would be playing. And that's a tragedy because it means, hey, she avoided getting hit. That's awesome. Look at me, a law-abiding citizen. I stopped when it was red and I go when it's green. That means that we will be missing a lot of the commercials, which is both sad and lame. And if we can figure out a way around that later on, we'll take it. But right now, you know, let's just see what the lay of the land is here. Now, I have a rough recollection of where things are, as I have played this before. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Alright, there will now be a slight detour. Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of important stuff I'm supposed to be doing. I get it. But, there is nothing quite like beating pimps to death. There is nothing like it. Whoops. Oh well, I may as well finish what I started. But you get down there and you stay down. God, I love killing pimps. I think it says something about our culture that comparing someone to a pimp... They defended themselves somehow. But yeah, being compared to a pimp during the 90s was actually a compliment. If somebody said, yeah, you're pimping. It's like, no, I'm not a slaver. I'm not a sex trader. You know, what are you talking about? But, oh, look at all the pimps. Yay! Oh, pimps are awesome. You can do anything you want to them and just feel great about it. Because generally, they've got it coming. You know, anybody who prowls and preys upon young runaways so they can turn them into sex slaves, no. So it's kind of cathartic in its own little way. Okay, that is not where I was hoping to go. Yeah, the GPS map is one of the things that I really do like about this game. There's a lot I like about this game. Let's try going there. Another thing that I like is that there's a lot of sandbox in it. You can kind of take things in whatever order either suits your fancy or that you feel is appropriate. Oh yeah, this will work. Or that if you have a particular strategy that you want to use, or if there's something that would be more in character for you to do the way you imagine your character, there's a lot of options. Alright, let's see here. Because really... There we go. Because really, where would I be without my tattoos? Let's see. No. No, no, no. No. No, 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 no. Oh dear. There are apparently missing tattoos here. Normally, I'll get a tribal tattoo on the forearm, since they don't usually have anything resembling the dragons that I have tattooed on. And they do not have the option to have the tribal tattoos. Well, curses. On the other hand, they have this cool panther. So... Yeah, I'm thinking the panther is what we're going with here. So that'll do in a pinch. Let's see now. What do we have here? Yeah, also there's a pair of blackwork snakes that are usually available in the lower back, and they are not here. Some lovely wingwork, though. Yeah, you'll do fine. Now I'll switch to wardrobe. Boots, nothing. And always, always, always save. When you're in Saints Row, always save. Do not count on the autosave. The autosave is not your friend.
To the open water. While their current whereabouts are unknown, it's safe to assume that the sidewalks are no longer safe. I'm Jane Valderrama, Channel 6 News.
Okay, you know what? While I'm here, let me go ahead and... No. Options audio. There we go. Vehicle radio turns on... Stop that. Slight pause whilst I fumble with controls. Audio. Always on... Alright, only manually, always, only... There used to be a never, and that's also gone. Alright. I'm going to say... Only manually. That should do it. Now then. I don't remember how to steer from there. Yeah. Ironically, it is me trying to be a conscientious driver that is most likely to have me stand out enough that the cops may want to ask me a few questions. This is not entirely unrealistic. I actually found, upon the advice of some friends of mine, that I got pulled over less often by the police in real life if I generally drove a few miles over the speed limit, as opposed to at the speed limit or a few miles under, which was my preference. It is a wild and wacky world in which we live. It's all flowing back to me now. So, now that I do not immediately look like an escaped convict, and you may be wondering, wait a minute, Coyote, though, you're in your underwear. Are you sure that's not going to stand out in this town? No, not much. Law-abiding citizen! Whee! Yeah, interesting thing. Okay, just gang violence, no big deal. Interesting thing about the missions in this. Most of the time, when you start up a mission, whatever vehicles you'll have nearby will vanish. Now, that's not the case here because you don't have a headquarters yet. You don't have your gang vehicles selected or any of that good rot. However, one of the things that Saints Row lets you do is trick out your vehicles. And it's been pointed out that the radio was in fact on. Thank you for that. Anyway, you can trick out your vehicles, but then when you start up a mission, any vehicle you had nearby disappears, and it'll give you one of the standard ones that your gang has generically, which are no longer as good. However, if you park your vehicle like right up against the mission activation, you'll get to use your own vehicle at the start. It's considered part of the mission at that point, somehow. Yeah, is the radio off now? In theory, the radio should be off. Okay, well, I'm not in the vehicle, so you can't tell. Was I successful in turning the radio off at that point? Hopefully I was. Pants. Shoes should be fine. I'm going to get a different shirt. Logo. Oh, they have some different logos on here. Okay, well, no. Jeez. Yeah, Invader Zim, they've added a bunch of substitutions. I don't know what all is available here either. This is really interesting. Okay, yeah. Okay, Cowboy Bebop is very tempting. Is there anything here that... Okay, yeah. Yeah, instead of hair, helmet, hats, we have Double Dragon. No, that's not Double Dragon. That's Mortal Kombat. Holy crap. Yeah, the colors are also in a different arrangement. That's interesting. This is very cool. It's almost like... Yes, Saints Row 2. I love this game. In my opinion, Saints Row 2 is the best in the franchise thus far. There are those who agree with me. I have been assured both that I am in the majority and the minority in that opinion. So I guess time will tell. Alrighty, let's see here. Thinking I need to go there. Because although this does somewhat resemble yours truly, is the radio on? I cannot tell if the radio is on. There we go. Although this does somewhat resemble yours truly, there is one thing that is obviously and blatantly missing. Something without which my world is simply not complete. I must have it. Head to Tina. No, no, you can't make me. I refuse. I'm a free spirit. Born free. Free as the mountains. Actually, mountains aren't terribly free. They're pretty stationary actually, and tend to get mutilated by those who are seeking riches. But that's neither here nor there. Ha! I'm a rebel! I defy you all! Ah. Honestly, I'm rather pleased with myself. I was actually able to find the, let's see, there's the images designed. I was actually able to find that armory. That pleased me. I had never been able to get there before. Ah, there we are. Law-abiding citizen. No one will suspect anything. All right. Start to continue. Ha, there we are. All right. Now. Yes, Sonic Adventure 2 was the peak of Saints Row series. I totally agree. Well, shucks. It may be time to abandon this vehicle. Nope, there it went. I just had to threaten it. Okay, now that I have my glasses... You walk around with them, you won't attract the worm. Oh, that worked. Walk around with them, you'll never learn. Yeah, you can use the horn to get people out of your way. However, you have to bear in mind which out of your way they're heading. I will sometimes forget. Alright, that's right, that's right. Yes, the bar called Tine. Very classy. Okay, well, that was interesting. We had a brief desynchronization involving the cloud in the game. However, in theory, we should start our new cutscene anytime. Or we might just start the game over again. Powered by Gentleman, because the mod is the Gentleman of the Row. And that is just pretty. So, this is why you save frequently. Okay. This is unexpected. So this is normally where the Saints Row activation would be. The Saints Row mission activation would be after I'd completed the arc of missions that I had already been part of. However, the game disconnected before I could save after I got my glasses, or even my new attire, as you can tell. So, first, yeah, we got a little bit of a crash. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, actually, I'm not going to do that because my character doesn't know about that yet. There's a garage, but I shouldn't have access to that yet. I'm not in a mood to just completely set fire to continuity right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just back this up a little bit. And get rammed into by that jackass. Seriously, this is just a dangerous town to be driving around in, man. Also, motorcycles really suck. No offense to those motorcyclists out there, but in this game, they cause a vacuum. They're difficult to control. They can stop on a dime, but they don't necessarily turn very accurately. And if you hit another vehicle or another vehicle hits you, you're immediately doing a face plant on the pavement. So, alright, let's see. What do we need? Good gobs of geese. Okay. Fine, here we go. Yeah, a lot of what we're doing is experimental. I have not really seen much of the reboot. I'm very dubious about it. It feels like basically instead of... Okay, in the first Saints Row game, you started out as a bystander. You were steering clear of all of this gangster crap. And then you got caught up, wrong place, wrong time, in a shootout between all three of the gangs of the city. Okay, there we go. And then Julius, the person who actually founded the Saints, had to step in and keep you from being shot just because you happened to be there, and told you that if you wanted to be part of the solution, head over to the old church. And then from there you get jumped in as, a newbie, and you slowly build yourself up until a point comes where Julius is kidnapped by the Fuzz, and you end up taking, you've already become a lieutenant. And so you end up taking control of the gang in order to go and save his life. But as time goes on, you're also becoming more and more ruthless throughout the game. Until at the end of it, you see, the whole reason that the Saints Row were originally founded was not to be a gang. They were originally founded as a means of eliminating the other gangs. Well, Well, once the Saints have managed to take over the city, the mayor contacts you and says, look, meet me on my yacht, and that's where the explosion happens that you're recovering from at the start of Saints Row 2. Meet me on my yacht. We can carve the city up between the two of us. Well, during the negotiations, the mayor is talking about how he's going to have you killed by his goons who happen to be there. You're looking at this and kind of laughing because, you know, you're only surrounded by a few mortal underlings, and therefore he has nothing to really threaten you with. So you're planning on just killing everything around you. And then it blows up. The yacht that you're on blows up. It kills Alderman Hughes. It kills, all of the Gunsos. It kills everyone but you because of your regenerative powers. And, okay, I'm going to pretend that that is Miku-chan. And it is revealed in that last scene that, yeah, it was Julius, the founder of the Saints, who planted the bomb and blew you up. Because it was the only way to stop you. And so that's where you're picking up on this game. You know, you were top of the world, and then somebody blew you up. The player knows that it was your mentor from whom you learned everything, or almost everything, that you know about how to lead a gang, how to inspire the troops, all of that. But the character doesn't know that yet. Really? So when you have some of the characters along the lines, when they're talking about Alderman Hughes, he was the guy who was allegedly going to partner with you and then was going to kill you on board his boat. The explosion on the boat that you're blamed for, that was actually Julius, your mentor, and the founder of the Saints. And, yeah, oh, sorry about that. Oh, damn it. I try to avoid killing civilians. Unfortunately, sometimes it's very difficult not to. For example, when you're not very good with the controls. Troy Bradshaw was the Rat. He was an undercover cop who had infiltrated the Saints.
Hey, Barry, turn this shit off.
This is really a very nice continuation of the first game, and it also, in my opinion, has much better flow and much better gameplay. I really should have picked up those glasses. Oh well. Yeah, poor Civvy. Why would you do that? Don't freeze me in the middle of the frickin' Rawr. Alright, poor Civvies. Need to get out of here before something else happens to make you all deadified and gross. Let's see. Oh, that looks promising. And yes. Aha! Victory is mine. Come on, surely there's a car I can... Yes, a car! Yes, a car! Give me the car! Something with 4 wheels. No, not you, though. No, don't... Okay, there's a car being driven wildly by some gun-toting maniac, and you're going to run towards it? There comes a point where that is not my fault, people. There is this thing which humanity calls the survival instinct. Learn it. Yeah, nobody puts Johnny Gat in the corner. No kidding, man. Crap! Oh! Okay, I tried not to hit the civilians. You do not want to tick the old people off. They will beat the crap out of you with their oxygen tanks. I am not even kidding. It's like some of the people in the with the walkers and stuff. It's like they are the ultimate OGs. They're like the sons of arthritis. What are you doing? Yes, I discover shortcuts. Fine, thank you. Now, normally, a person has to blaze their way in through all these cops. However, I have literally never had to do that. Because if you are just chill, they don't get in your face. If you go in guns out, they will attack you. If you're just acting like you're just some dude, they don't. Which I think is a very nice little point of realism there. Okay. Somewhere in this vast building is the one courtroom. Hello, Your Honor. This it. Where the devil? Aha! Doop. Oh, and you're gonna start stuff with me, huh? Yeah, okay.
Mr. Gat, you've been convicted of over 300 murders. Do you really expect this appeal to work?
I figure with the statute of limitations, it really should be closer to 250.
There's no statute of
limitations.
limitations.
Going back to an earlier topic, an earlier comment. Yeah, channel not found. It seems like the reboot of Saints Row, instead of being the bystander who then got sucked into the gangbanging scene and became more and more ruthless, you're basically Jessica, who we will meet in a little bit. It's just, oh yeah, well, you're some rich kid who decided to gangbang because it was fun, and now you found out that it's easy. You spent all your time behind a computer, and that trained you for being one of the boys in the hood. And that's really discouraging.
Anyone hit and need a lawyer?
Shit. About time your burnt ass woke up.
Nobody just decides to be a homicidal badass.
Getting sent to the chair. I'm fucking great. Hey, you look different. You do something with your hair?
Ha!
You ready to get out of here?
There's an understatement. You look different. Did you do something with your hair? Okay, this is a different looking baseball bat than normal. This is a very different looking baseball bat than normal. Let's see what this does. This is one of the Oh, hey, here we go. Oh, yeah. I like it. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, this is one of the mods. It's referred to as the home run baseball bat. And, yeah, the thing is, every baseball bat acts like this. So if an enemy has a baseball bat, they get this too. Holy crap. Okay, normally I'm all strategic and stuff as I go through this little hallway, and I'm being all crouchy and stuff. But holy crap, that baseball bat. I have to try that out of doors at some point. Having the fans cheering is a nice touch. Yeah, one of the problems with this game, however, is use of cover. There is just almost no effective use of cover. Crouching helps, it makes you a smaller target. But, yeah, guys with armor take a few more hits to kill, that makes sense. But if you crouch behind something, the game assumes that you're trying to shoot through that something. Even when the reticule is above it. Now, to Saints Row 3rd's credit, and there's a lot about Saints Row 3rd I don't like, but they really improved the use of cover. John? Are you ready? Can we go now? Johnny the frickin' homicidal maniac, come on. Wow, there's nobody out here. In past, when I've played this game, this whole area would be filled with cop cars and cops shooting at me, and there would be at least one chopper overhead, and that is not the case this time. Oh, Johnny Cat, how do we do love thee? Also, normally I would be being pursued lots right about now. I've got one cop car coming after me.
You know what's weird? People inside were betting how long I'd last. See, when I was first bust, the guards were always trying to put me in the ground. After Troy became chief of police,
Whoops.
it all stopped.
Sorry.
Troy must be more forgiving than I am.
Troy's the chief of police.
Yo, you better start getting with the times. Julius is missing. Ben King wrote an autobiography. Dex is a... Yo, don't even...
Yeah, Ben King was an old friend of Julius's and the leader of another one of the gangs.
In a couple of months, he went from undercover cop.
He retired and wrote a book. Julius retired and set me on fire. There's a distinct difference there. And I may end up having to look Julius up and explain the difference to him. Oh, come on. It'll be like that. Come on, move. There we go. Yeah, Forgive and Forget is an interesting mechanic in this game. The implication is that it is because that one cult has gained so much political influence that they've actually managed to turn their confessionals into a way to have legal forgiveness. And I did exactly nothing, so I'm not sure what happened. What? Okay, you know, let's just carry on. Yeah, one of the things that you have to watch out for a little bit in this is that if you have a companion, and your companion takes a shot at a cop, then you get the notoriety with the police, simply because they're with you. So if you want to make sure that that doesn't happen, you need to make sure that your hands are empty of all weapons, and then your companion will do likewise. Now, later on, when we meet Jessica, Jessica is the lieutenant of the leader of the, what the hell were they called? The Lone Wolves or the Scum Dogs or something. Sons of the Wolf or whatever. But when you encounter her, you'll get to see what I mean about it feels like the reboot of Saints Row. They basically decided that all of the characters ought to be Jessica. Because she's an overprivileged 20-something who just decided that she wanted to be a homicidal gangbanger one day. And to me, that's really lacking something. Where the heck am I? Alright, yeah, I can just... Brotherhood, yes. Kind of a backhanded thank you. Yeah, it kind of a backhanded reference to the Brotherhood of Wolves, which lovely movie. At least that was my interpretation. It was kind of a reference to it. But yeah, Jessica is there's nothing good about being Jessica. In the original series, the main character didn't ask for this, but he got roped into it, discovered that he liked it, and discovered that he was good at it. And also, coincidentally, discovered that, he was the great-grandson of Wolverine from the X-Men, apparently. But that's a different story. Apartment now. Yay, I have respect. I have a respectometer. Groovy. Yes, thank you. Yes, I understand. Yes, go away! Sorry, old man. I saw it first. So, the way that you acquire the ability to do more missions in Saints Row is by filling up your respect meter. You fill up your respect meter by performing various crimes, acts of violence or audacity, what have you. But then you also get a bonus if you have, you know what, this is just taking too long. You also get a bonus if you have certain aspects of style. The tattoos, for example, you might have noticed I got style bonuses for the tattoos. Clothing gets you style bonuses, what have you. Alright, let's see if this still works. So I don't want to be taking the time to drive everywhere. Let's see. TNA, taxi, 555, 455, boob.
honey, you can ride us wherever you want to.
Nice to know that some things haven't changed. Okay, let's see. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, and whoops, K.
Hi.
With the PlayStation version, full disclosure, I'm playing this off of a laptop. With the PlayStation version, when the taxi showed up, if you waited 10 seconds and then started going in, the taxi would go ahead and take off. You're still getting into it, so it doesn't go to a cutscene at that point. You're just in a vehicle being driven by an NPC, and you're following the circuitous route of that taxi driver. And sometimes there were small routes, and sometimes there were larger ones. Which had the result that you basically got a free tour of part of the city. Without having to actually do the driving. So it had two benefits. One being that you could go ahead and go and get a drink, something to eat, what have you. And the various stores and activities would be getting filled in while you did, simply because the taxi is driving you around. The other advantage is that you can actually take the time to look around and appreciate just the sheer the sheer artwork and beauty that went into the design and creation of this virtual city. And I'll try it again some other time and see if I can make it work on this. It looks like it's going to be 7 seconds rather than 10. But if I can make it work, then that's no big deal. Some of the creativity and attention to detail that, dude, what the hell, that went into, just the creation of this environment is really admirable. And I think it's worth, if you have the opportunity, it's worth kind of taking it in and taking in some of the details. Because the thing about a situation like this, nobody notices when you put those details in, but everybody notices when you leave them out. And so I think it's kind of cool every now and then to look and recognize, oh yeah, this was really well done. This is really cool. In the meantime, maybe I should have waited for the taxi. Maybe that would have been faster. I don't know. Even though I've played this game multiple times, I have not played this version of the game ever. I've never played it on a laptop before, and I've certainly never played it with the Gentleman of the Row mod before. So there's going to be a variety of times happening where I think I know what's going on, and I actually don't. This is in addition to my usual, wait a minute, how do I make that go again? Ah, thanks. I was having trouble parking that up there. Okay. First order of business. And now I begin screaming. And I am still screaming. because the game crashed again. Now, the good news is I won't have lost that much progress this time. That is just beautiful. But anyway. It's weird, though, that... That's out. It's weird, though, that they actually have to put a disclaimer on there indicating that online interactions are not rated because there are a bunch of people who have nothing to do with the production of the game. I mean, what the deuce? Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, nothing there. Okay. 4 by 5. Boob. It's one of the easiest numbers in the world.
Hi, you've reached TNA Taxi. Honey, you can ride us.
Yeah, RE Fan 2002. We need a zombie section for the reboot, then you have me in. Well, as I recall, there's supposed to be a zombie section in this version, so we may have to do that at some point, just for your amusement. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about trying to activate the glitch I was mentioning earlier. I just do not want to take y'all's time with that. We already have multiple crashes that we're contending with. Cannot purchase a ride to that location. Yeah! Cannot go somewhere that I don't already know what it is. Fine. Taxi unavailable. You know what? Yeah, that'll get me closer. That'll save a little time. That'll work. Okay. Aha! Oh, this is a nice car, too. Check this out. This is a classic. Yeah, they call it an Ethel. That's fine. Okay. We need to go, I believe, there. This is a nice little ride. I hope that I get to keep it. Curious that I'm driving by these stores and they're not getting identified for me. Not sure why that is. Again, it may just be that one of those subtle differences between the laptop version and the PlayStation version. I have only ever played the PlayStation version up until this point. But, we'll see. Okay, image by design. That worked. Okay. Now then. Yes, yes. Thank you for that. Okay. Literally, the last 2 times that the game has crashed, it's been because I went to that one store and then tried to open the store. I'm hoping that doesn't mean that that store is just soft blocked from me from this point on. But I'm going to assume for the moment that it is, and I'm just not going to worry about it. Because, fine. Fine. You don't want my patronage? I will take my business somewhere else, madam. Thank you. No, no, no. Don't try to sweet talk me. Yeah, RE fan. I still remember playing SR3 as my version of John Constantine and zombies showed up. Oh, that must have been beautiful. John Constantine looking out of a tank, seeing himself surrounded by zombies and just going, oh, fuck my life, and closing the hatch. Okay, here we are again. Look, kids, there's Big Ben. Alright. Yeah, no vehicles in the garage. This is the sound of my patience with this situation beginning to fray. Ah. All right. You know what? No. Get out. I have had enough. Before we go any further, saves that, fine. And then okay. And now save. In the highly unlikely event of further crashes, I'll have a frickin' vehicle right there, guaranteed. No, you stay away from me. Don't you touch me. Ah, no. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Fine. Yeah, I'm not upset at this. I'm delighted. I am going to do something, and you all need to get out of my way. Ha! Yeah, registered it now, didn't ya? Now you know what that is. It's a gas station. Ha! You shall not defy me. You will live in fear of me and my VW microbus. Okay, I just got air in my VW microbus. Not sure how that works. I'm not going to test it. I do not press this point. I look over it. Dude, do not cross the street while you're reading. You are going to die. Have you seen how people drive in this town? Especially me? Sorry. Yeah, I missed my turn. Okay. Now, different store. That'll do. It'll work. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Because you know what? It's still glasses. Ha! It's a moral victory! Oh. Yeah, I almost forgot. I've had a really bad day, and I'm taking it out on you. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Excellent. Yeah, you ain't getting me, Kappa. I will outrun you in my VW microbus. Death to you all! Ah, okay, fine, I'll go this way. Whoa! Ah! And I'm okay. Somewhere Isaac Newton is rolling in his grave. No, no, you can't defeat me. No one can stop the doctor. Man, this thing has no pickup at all. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, thank you. Ah! Yipe, 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 yipe. Yipity, 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 yipe. It was only a jewelry store. It was a second-hand jewelry store. You guys would literally not be this angry if I had run over a mother of 6. Which reminds me. Just in case things freeze again, don't want to lose the shades. Run away! Run away! Yeah, keeping real low profile here. Where do they come from? My God, the cops are everywhere. Yipe, 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 yipe. No, don't push me into the... Don't push me into the civvies. I don't want to kill more civvies. I'm trying to be good. I don't want to do it. Seriously, though, man, the cops do not care. Alrighty then. Yeah, I pushed triangle to get out of the vehicle. And it didn't even listen. Yeah. When I get smoked under those circumstances that it is logical that my gang might have found me and dragged me to a hospital, I'll go ahead and pick up at the hospital. Otherwise, I'm generally just gonna go ahead and reload at my last point. Seriously, man. Wow. Okay, well, this is something that we will be working on in the future, I think. I'm not sure why the game keeps crashing like this. But, this is why we have... This is why we have our Maiden Voyage. So we can find out stuff that we need to work on a little bit. I do love that logo. Alright. Yes, yes, yes. There's no statute of limitations on murder. Why the fuck not? Do. Yes, yes, that is my money stash. Thank you. Yes, my weapon cache. Thank you. Yes, my TV. I love my TV and my crib. I love all of these things. Okay. Having newly awakened from a very bad dream. Dude, what? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, the other gangs are just tearing this city apart. The cops, the Sons of Samdi, the Brotherhood, the Ronin. So obviously they need me to step in and make everything right. Now, in order to get more respect for an activity, when I'm doing solo play, what I'll generally do is I'll pick an activity and I'll just complete all the levels of the activity. And that'll give me plenty of money, plenty of respect, and then by the time I need more respect than that, the amount that I will have gotten just from working missions will give that. However, I'm not sure that just sitting there and watching me be in the same activity over and over again, I don't think that would be terribly entertaining. So I'm going to do this in what is probably a slightly more traditional vein, in that I'll do just enough of an activity to... that's the wrong button. Why do you do that? I'll do just enough of the activity to get it so that I can do another mission, and then I'll go straight to the mission. So, let's see here. Actually... You know what? Let's do that one. I am in a mood to do that one. In my 1968 VW microbus. Meow. Ah, oh. Which turns like a boat, apparently. If your vehicle requires that you do a bootleg turn just to manage an intersection, you might want to think about the steering assembly. All right. Because we have the bootleg turn. And with the bootleg turn, we are become as God. See how law-abiding I am? I took the lane that's designated for people who are not carpooling. Because I am a good citizen. I am a good citizen, and I citizen all of the goodness. And that was totally a legal maneuver I did, and completely appropriate for a law-abiding citizen such as me. Ah. Reach. Wahahaha. Oh, really? Really? Fine. Alright, so as I continue on... Ah, no. Okay. There.
Good day to you.
What did you say to me? Alright, that's better. Thank you.
Good day to you.
Yeah, see, you turn them around with kindness. They start out insulting me, and then, you know what? Screw those guys.
Listen, we have to make this quick. Stefan is having another one of his soirees today, and I'm not missing his pool boy this year.
Yow, pool boy.
I've been trying to sell real estate in this area for a month, but no one's buying because the property value's too high.
What do you want me to do about it?
My cousin runs a septic company. I figured you could borrow one of his trucks, drive around the area, and, well, you know.
You really think people are going to want to buy houses if the area's covered in shit?
It's really hard to find cheap housing in Stillwater.
Alrighty.
A rival realtor has exclusive rights to new homes in Quinbeca and New Henke. Let's pay their construction.
We ain't slowing down for nothing!
Whee! Oh no, the police are shooting at me. Whee! Ah, that felt good.
Ain't no time to break.
Yay, it's good for the economy somehow. Yay! You better back up.
Who this asshole think he is? I wish I could see the homeowner's face.
I love this shit.
Yeah, this is an activity. It's not timed per se. It's just a matter of how far along the route are you. So basically, as long as the truck itself is not taking huge amounts of damage, you can kind of take your time and just enjoy yourself. Ah, yes, the 1%. Yeah. How's that paying no taxes feel there, pal?
That ought to make Javier happy.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Let's hear it for Darwinism. Let's see you outsell my cousin now, asshole.
Oh no, this isn't about the economics. This is just about the principle of the thing. And now I can play more missions. Not the septic tank truck. Oh yes, the septic tank truck. You'd better believe the septic tank truck, baby. Although, hang about, how do I see, there's a button I should be able to hold down to quit the activity. Okay, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. No. 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 Net. Yes. Fine. Exit. Circle. Exit activity. Yes. For some reason, someone abandoned this vehicle which is smeared in feces. I will take advantage of that. Alrighty, let's see here. It's right there. Yeah, eventually I'll get some of the cars that are really nice to drive. And hopefully they're as nice to drive in this version as they are in the PlayStation version. Dude, I almost hit that old guy. Obviously a problem with the truck. I make it a rule to not always park stolen property right in front of my friend's house.
Well, come on in. You want a beer?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Need to flesh that guy's midsection out.
Come to the living room and find out.
I am not so svelte as that.
Broke out of jail. You do not mess with my furniture. Oh my God, it's you.
Surprise.
Aisha is such a great character.
That you're here or that you're talking.
Pick one.
We all thought you were dead.
I almost was.
Well, for someone who was blown to hell, you look great. Did you do something with your hair?
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Yo, can we get back to business?
What's the rush?
I've been cooped up on death row and that bitch has been laid out in a coma.
We definitely need to remind motherfuckers who we are.
And that can't wait until after dinner?
No.
You two haven't changed at all.
Yeah, I love how Aisha is just... Everything falls within normalcy for her. There's nothing that is just... Oh my God, I don't believe that's happening. Everything is just part of life.
Were you planning on having this little meeting? No.
Well, this place is pretty spacious.
No.
The color's very soothing.
No.
Come on, Ish.
This ain't no fucking gang clubhouse.
And with that, she is done talking.
We gotta find a new place.
Yeah, you got it.
I also like the degree to which Gat respects Aisha and her opinions. Okay, well, yeah, this works. This is a nice car. Zomka.
We should be able to set up shop there.
Why don't we just set up shop at the church?
Altor's renovated it and turned it into a tourist trap.
You're kidding me.
I wish I was. We gotta find a new place, and the mission house will be perfect.
Religious buildings are kind of been there, done that.
Now, we're not staying in the mission. Now, check it out. Years ago, an earthquake dropped part of the city below sea level, and rather than clearing out the rubble, the city...
Okay, it seems to me like this dialogue is already a tiny bit different than in the PlayStation version.
Alright, what's the catch?
We gotta evict the current tenants.
Sounds like fun.
That is not necessarily a bad thing. Alright, let's see if I can clear this situation. Hold on while I still think of it. Okay, that was unexpected. Yeah, And it just gives me a tap on the head to remind me of my place before it goes down. Okay, well then. That's fine. Either way, I'm just zipping my way there. Let's see if I can clear this out in one go real quick before we need to call this a day. No! Why do you do that? You see some car barreling down the street. You run out and jump in front of it? That's okay though, because I've tested this in the past, and if the laptop version works anything like the PlayStation version, when you catch a cab, occasionally it'll have the number of civilians killed hop up a little bit just from the cab ride, because apparently the program just assumes that you had some civilians get in the way and the cab driver just mowed them down. Yeah, unfortunately, since I am no longer in the prison, apparently I don't get to keep the machine gun that I found, which is unfortunate, because I was really hoping to use that, but as you can see, it's gone. The satchel charge is gone. But for indoor room sweeping against multiple foes, so long as it's close range, you really can't beat a shotgun. Okay, this is not short range. Yeah, Johnny, go get him. I don't want to kill a bunch of people who are not attacking me. And somebody's throwing the Molotov cocktail. Oh, you are, I guess. All these people just freaking running around, getting in the way. Get out of the way! Dude! Reloading. Loading. Machine pistol. Somebody here. Thing. Reloading. Destroy the shanties. Okay, well, that's... I wonder if I can just go there with my new magic baseball bat. Now, as you've seen, yeah, Okay, yeah, I don't have to use people as human shields and throw them into the shanties. I can bat them into the shanties. Observe. Whoops, I missed. Well, I didn't miss them, but I missed the shanty. Okay, did I just run out of... Nope, here's one. No, that's not... Curses. Oh, here comes somebody else trying to kill me. Fine. Fine, get off me.
Don't be embarrassed. You won't be the last.
Yeah, I knock him over to Johnny, and Johnny finishes him off. Alright. You know, I was perfectly content. Ooh, a tag opportunity. I will do this now, because I'm not sure I'll be able to find it properly later. Or maybe I won't. You can do it. Alright, I'll see if I can do it later then. And see, I would actually have reluctance on this whole kill the remaining bums thing. Except that these ones are all trying to kill me. Whoa! Yeah. Remember what I said about everybody with a baseball bat? Yeah. If you have a baseball bat at all with this setting, then... No. Oh! Yeah, then that happens. Ouch. However, a gun is still a better weapon. The end. Alright, fan. Yeah, sorry weather's messing with your connection, man. But it is going to be recorded and set up online, so there's the good news.
But it's a shithole with potential. I don't know, mate.
Come on. Stripper poles, some flat screens, maybe some nicer furniture.
You had me at stripper pole.
Fucking A.
Okay, so I now have a hood. Yay, I can use the Saints hideout and customize my gang. That is so cool. Before anything else happens, save, save, save. When you are playing Saints Row, save. Always and always and always. Yeah, I'll fill up respect bar later. Driving stunts. Combat tricks. No, stop. Stop interrupting me. There's the personal stuff. But gang customization. Should, I think, be in here. No, but there's the... cool. There's the tag I was trying to do earlier. I found it because I was looking for something else, but I still found it, and that counts. Victory is mine. I have not only taken my territory, I have marked it as my own, like a good little mammal. And then here is customization. So here we have, and again, there's a few things that are changed around with the Gentleman of the Row mod. Here, instead of 80s, we have executive, which I like. You know, there's some of the various possibilities there. RE fan. Yeah, you had me at stripper pole. Indeed. Instead of the standard gangster, we now have hippies, which I like. Streaking instead of pimps and hoes. Yeah, I could just have my gang colors are naked. Punk rock instead of prep hop. And pirate instead of sporty. Oh, this is a rough choice. Oh, man. All right. You know, for right now, I think for the moment, I'm going to go with executive. The tag. Oh, that's gorgeous. Ha! That's from Saints Row 3rd, Super Ethical Reality Climax, Professor Genki's. Ha! Third Street Goons. Robot Revolution! Oh, hello. The Warriors! Oh! Rolling 20s. Face Punch Studios. Alright. I'm going to go with the Gentleman of the Row, because we are gentlemen after all, and ladies, and the gang sign shall be to take a bow. Vehicles, crap, I don't know. I'm going to put them all on halberd right now, as I dimly recall that had reasonable speed and control. I don't really remember. And with that, good people, that concludes the maiden voyage of Saints Row Sunday. We're going to be doing this every Sunday, starting about 4 p.m., going till about 6 p.m. And we'll have the pre-Saints Row Sunday show, usually about 10 minutes before that. So, everyone take care. I will see you on the flip side. And don't do anything that I wouldn't game. And I wonder how to turn this off. And as soon as I figure out how to turn off the broadcast, then I will turn off the broadcast. Yeah, exactly. Warriors, come out and play. Yeah, exactly. I love the fact that that's an option, and I may change it to that at some point in the future. Always, always, always save. Now, exiting the game. Alright, I think that does it. Everybody, this has been awesome. I will see you next week. I will see you sometime again.